snowbank for a week.
You couldn't do
Are you
anything
being
else with
serious?
them.
Couldn't do anything else
You
with it.
can't do anything at the cemetery,
Where
that's
is
for sure.
this?
Right here, and
Warwick?
Are you being serious?
I'm serious.
Oh, now we're live.
What was this?
No, I've heard
This
stories.
is not
chilling.
true.
Oh, I've heard
Our
stories
neighbors-
where they used to put them in the
There were only a
barn
couple at the time when we.
because you couldn't dig in the
In the
ground.
sixties,
You couldn't do anything.
her father passed.
You had
away,
weather like we had
and it
2
was a
weeks
brutal
ago,
snowstorm,
and there's
Dixon
nothing you
Hill
can
Road
do.
was like you couldn't.
Oh my,
I like this weather to stop.
So they put him out in the snowbank
I
for a
want
week,
this weather to stop too. I'm done.
just looked out the window every day.
wow.
We are live.
There he was.
Just to tell you.
Are we live?
Just
No,
so
really.
you
I
know.
do, like,
9 seconds.
Ready?
away.
Did I get
Oh.
paid for that?
No, for doing a job.
Well, we're not,
You want to name for doing a job.
Well,
10 more
excellent.
minutes.
5 minutes, Michael.
We got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We have-
I like the green sweater too. The
Uh,
green is, the,
Thank you.
he has green. I liked Michael's green coat. Very nice.
Green eyes.
Do you have green on too?
yes, she does.
Oh my gosh,
Loading.
what is this?
We passed around the memo.
Sorry,
That's okay
blue.
with you.
You two weren't matching them. Yeah, we missed the memo.
We didn't get the
Great.
memo, right?
We're not allowed to share on them though. That's why.
Oh, we're on.
That's right.
We are online.
You and I are on the same page.
I can't. I'm tired. I can't.
He's just more
It was like the
colorful.
most useful thing to ever happen, and then immediately she's like, I don't know. I don't know about this.
Right, right.
Got shot down.
Oh, big time. I went home, I walked in the back door, Shelley looked at me and goes, what happened to you? I said, somebody took my leg off today. It was a Rottweiler. I don't know if they can sew it back on, but I'm gonna try tonight.
Limp a bit.
Limp a bit.
You're walking just fine.
Is that my son? My daughter. Hi, you could watch me on YouTube, but our meeting's going to start in 5 minutes. Is it? Yeah. I'm serious. I love you. Bye. Bye, love
Females.
It's my daughter. I don't.
I got two
My
copies.
kids trump any job, anytime,
This one, you
anywhere.
got the same thing, right?
Good.
Jane, did you got a copy of this, right? Yes, you did, right? I get, for some reason, I have an extra copy.
Oh, thank you,
Is that good?
Mr. Dahan.
Yeah, I'm like wondering, what do you think these things are free?
It's gonna be one of those nights, huh?
What do they start with today?
My mother said if you can't have fun, don't do it.
That's right.
Yes.
I'm with your mother.
We have 3 minutes to go.
What do you need?
30.
Brady Road.
30.
She's
This.
good. She's way under the table.
This is Brady.
Where is Miss Collins?
Probably looking at his new song.
Yeah.
You notice they really just have to walk from, CVS.
What?
I think you guys just approved his new sign
It's-
last.
Yes, yes,
Or
it's,
last-
oh, yes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
really
It
nice.
is, I drove
Yeah.
past.
It looks excellent, along with,
Yeah, that's
Boston
construction.
Construction. Here it is. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Welcome, how are you? Good. Hi, no, you're fine. Hi, Sam. Katie, Chris.
See, our dog was in the office too. We could have had a really nice dog meet time. Drove her home.
This little last dog I came in touch with ripped the leg off.
What am I supposed to do with that?
The weight. would like to take an agenda, Dennis, you can. Right there. And Chris, Sam, and Katie, if you wanted one each too, but you don't have to.
It's just the two. The two
It's
items.
just two, yes, the two applications, 30 and 40 High Street, yeah. It's almost 5 o'clock.
The bottom.
Keep it all.
Okay, it's
Okay.
5 o'clock.
Good afternoon. Today is March 3rd, 2026. Time is 5 p.m. And I'd like to call the Village of Warwick, New York Architectural and Historic District View Board to order. First thing we'd like to do is Pledge of Allegiance. If you'll all stand, pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Michael Bertolini,
Here.
Krista Hahn,
Here.
Jane Glazeman,
Yes, here.
Matthew Pinto,
Here.
and Glenn Reed.
Here.
Can I have a motion to accept the minutes of the last meeting of February 3rd, 2026?
I'll make a motion.
I'll accept it or second it.
All right, the second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. So shall we look at the agenda and see what we have today? First thing on the board is this 30 Brady Road, Alice Rutherford. With the plan changes, the application must come before the AR board. Here we are. Everybody here? Not here.
They're here,
Okay, yep.
they're here, right here.
Would you please come up and sit with us?
Aye.
Pull chairs up. Don't pull chairs up.
I still prefer to stand, so.
Tell us your story.
So my mom, Alice Rutherford, has been living in Warwick for 49 years this year, 50 years
Something
this year,
like that.
something right around there. The house has not been upkept in a few years. I'm looking to knock it down and build something new for my for my mom and my sister to live in, and 3 apartments that will, take care of them as they grow older. So there'll be 4 apartments in 1 building.
And these are the apartment, these are drawings for the apartment.
Right.
Open discussion, everyone?
So, so on this, since this is a multiple residence, there is a section of the code for multiple residents that you have to,
Yeah.
go down the checklist and make sure you cover everything on that. And we have to give recommendations to you, which also because the village board will, I guess, review and
Yes.
approve the special use permit. So there's a couple sections of the code that apply to this project. And I'm just going to tell you the sections of the code, but Chris probably already knows which ones they are. It's 145-91. Which is objectives and design standards. It's 145-20, which is general conditions for special use permits. And 145-27, which is specifically for multiple residences. And then 145-61, which is basically the procedural side of it. So, but the ones that, we're gonna probably mostly focus on is the 145-91 and the 145-27 multiple residences. So, so in that, just looking at it, things that need to be considered in the design is, one is with regard to parking. It's a small site, so it's tight, understood. But there is a requirement for screening as
Yeah.
best possible,
We're gonna put up a
to
fence.
screen from the, to help screen the cars from the road view in. And obviously, they can't be in front of the house, but you have them shown to the side
Side,
of,
yeah.
so, right. Kind of doing the best you can with the size of the lot you've got,
And a
understood.
triangle.
Another item is on utilities, if possible. Not sure which side of the street the utilities are on overhead, because it's overhead lines on Brady.
I think so.
Is there,
Yeah.
are the power lines on your side of the street or then the other side of the street?
They're on the other side, but there's one pole at the very edge of our property for
So we'll
reasons
probably
I
have
can't
to put
figure
another
out.
pole on the property to
Right.
be able to do underground utilities
Right.
from there in.
Into the house, right,
Yes,
right.
which, I mean, whatever we need to do, we need to do.
Right.
we'll do it.
Okay. Mechanical equipment around the building, HVAC units and so forth, where they're gonna be located, and how they're screened, especially from the roadside, from the front side as you see it. Solid waste facilities, garbage, recycling and so forth, having them screened and/or in an enclosure of some sort. Probably things that you've already thought about. One of the things it talks about too is the character and scale of the surrounding neighborhood. In my opinion, I took a ride up there, took a look around. I think that this structure is fine. When you think it's 4,200 square feet, I think, thereabout,
Yeah.
and it's 2 stories, so half of that's 2,100 footprint. So that's not an unreasonable size footprint of a house in a residential neighborhood. And also taking into account that there are townhouses and apartment buildings across the street with also large parking areas and so forth. So, though interestingly, you don't see their parking that much because of screening and so forth. So, now, was under section 145, 127, which I think is the multiple residence portion, talking about it needs to look like a single-family residence. So, right now, with the multiple colors of the structure, you have it comes across more of like a townhouse. It almost reads as 3 separate buildings.
It does.
So, simply going, to a monotone look will take away that air of the multiple residents,
Okay.
at least in my opinion. So,
We didn't want something that looked like the strip mall effect too, though. So we were, both with the facades, the pushing and pulling, and also the different porches and the colors, we were trying really to try to pull it away from that sort of linear horizontal look. Sam came up with an interesting narrative on it, and I think I mentioned this at the last meeting, where it's kind of like the idea of the old farmhouse, where this was the original, maybe really small piece, and then the farmer got some money, so they put this bigger piece on, and then, oops, there's 4 more kids, so we need this piece over here. We were trying to pull from some of the historic older farmhouses in the area, and then sort of recreate, which is also, I'm talking for Sam now, but was also the idea behind the stone was that the original, or maybe some portion along the way, they had some field stone they wanted to use, and so we were trying to create almost like a story with the building itself that was sort of pushing it away from this kind of monotone linear idea that
because
it
the same argument could be said for if this form was as it's shown in one color, because then at that point it's starting to get a bit bland. So if it's the preference of the board to go to something more monochromatic, then we may start to look at something that looks a bit different form-wise. Or maybe there is a means here of making a more cohesive, all-encompassing form, but at the same time, then that starts to get a bit large, visually speaking. That is a huge house if you consider this one form of this length that you're seeing from or width that you're seeing from the road that is one house in one color. So it was trying to weigh how do we push and pull and make, maybe smaller forms that feels like one all-encompassing composition, but not necessarily residences. So, I mean, we can play games.
Right. So one thing, just, you know, so the 145, 127 for under the multiple residence, that one is probably takes the most credence because that really drives the special use permit that the village board is going to be approving, you know, so, so there's some very specific things in that. So the other sections, you know, design standards and so forth, but the multiple residence one is very specific, you know, so.
How about this, the idea of doing 3 shades of one color?
Sure.
You see, if you were to take anything from stone to beige to tan to white, because going along your theory of the old farmhouse being Grandpa's house and being added to, I can see that and it makes perfectly good sense. But my feeling on this is that there are too many pieces.
Sure.
There's too many bits and pieces put together. And historically here in the village, when things have been added to it, it's usually the base color that's on the main part of the building. That's the performing color for the object. And you can consider any tone from a base color. My preference would be in the cream to the beiges to the whites, but you have a center block with the peaked roof. That, in a sense, is to your idea of the original manor house, family house.
Yes.
And then I know Uncle Louis on one side and Aunt Louise on the other side. They would add to it, but historically in Warwick, New York, they would have all painted it according to Grandpa's house.
Yeah,
So
fair.
that here, to me, personally, it looks like it's, everybody has really not talked to the people that lived in the center house. And they've just gone off and done what they wanted.
Sure.
I think if just the left and the right wing were the same color, with the center, protruding forward, it would break up the size factor of the visual, the visual part of it.
Make the center dark and make the sides light?
Yeah, and
Or the versus of make the sides light and make the center, I would prefer the center dark.
right.
And then
Or
the two
medium.
sides light.
I just think you can do shades of, but not dark and light. You know,
Right,
it's like more gradual.
Yeah, because there is that notion of there's verbiage in there that talks about uniformity or ununiformity.
Conformity.
Yeah.
And, so right now with the 3 different colors and so forth, that becomes a bit more ununiformity.
Exactly.
If what you're kind of suggesting, where you're doing a 2-tone center with flanking wings, there's a uniformity to that.
Yeah, you want 2 or less. Or like 2.
Yeah,
We're looking at
2 or less.
There is a
2
line
would be
going on.
1.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
But you
lot.
also have trim, which is gonna break up your
Which is
color.
also another color.
Yep.
yeah.
You know, a lot of white, just to keep it,
But
with the porches.
And you have a metal roof on the first floor around the porches, and then shingles on the.
Top.
Okay. That's a lot of materials.
it's a lot of.
And the metal roofs are all the same color, correct? They're all,
Yes.
yeah, so all one color.
Yeah.
The roof shingles are all
The-
one color,
The metal roof
correct?
was mainly to
Yeah.
achieve historic details, not necessarily because we wanted, if you can avoid the expense of metal roof, great, but obviously, to me, it looks better from a visual standpoint to have
Yeah.
that, but if the number of materials is the concern, then we can certainly go to something else.
No, I don't have a problem with the metal
That
roof.
wouldn't bother, metal
Yeah,
roof and
yeah, yeah.
the shingle
The
roof.
shingle roof up top,
Metal
metal
roof.
roof down below.
It's still
yeah.
one of a piece,
Yeah.
Especially it being a low pitch too,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
I like the idea of keeping lap siding rather than bringing in the shake on another building, keeping it, a little bit more consistent. And I don't even think you need the stone bottom. It's just, so many of the Warwick houses are all, siding, wood. And then just play with some really great colors going from, a few shades so that it's cohesive.
I think it's so big that they should come back with a another interview with us, with a grouping of a one color or two color system on the thing.
Yeah, we can put together an array of choices.
Do we need to see screening? Do you want to start seeing the screening?
Well, I think too, so as far as, I think that would help
Yes.
also, you know,
are you doing-
because,
where are you doing
you know, because it does fall under our review as far as the
You're talking about the
landscape.
parking and.
Parking and everything else that you have to
And
screen.
screening and landscaping and so forth, and,
Yeah, we can put together.
that would be great. You know, and then just kind of defining where some of these things are happening, that we discussed, the mechanicals, the waste containers and so forth.
Sure.
And, because you probably got, I'm not quite sure how long the process is, but, you know, we're only one
He
piece
thought
of
he
it,
was
so.
done, so.
Right, yeah.
Never.
Yeah, never.
You're never.
But as far as the multiple residents, I mean, there's really, there's predominantly two pieces of that one section that really apply, which is item C and item D. And C is just speaking to the, you know, to resemble a single-family dwelling, and the other one is talking about character and scale and so forth, the surrounding neighborhood. That one, I think you're fine, for sure, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Amy or Dennis, did you guys have any thoughts, questions, comments?
Nope, that all makes sense.
So we leave it that you're coming back to bring us colors and then the plantings around the building.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right?
Okay.
Fine.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Well, you're not leaving yet.
No.
Okay, second problem here is 40 High Street.
That's Chris again.
How'd
There he is.
And
He's
and
mov-
Sam and Keith,
He's moving in. He's moving in.
give them credit.
Michael, you missed the
Sorry,
last meeting.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it was 6 applications?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the entire, it's just like,
Except for the one tower.
oh yeah, which we did in the beginning, just to get it up, yes,
Yeah.
correct, yes, okay.
Well, he was an attorney. He should have waited, right?
Yeah. Perfect.
Remember your live. Sure.
Talk to us.
So, from the previous meeting,
Describe the project first.
oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yes.
Michael wasn't here last time.
Yes.
Yeah.
so, yeah.
So this is on a property on 40 High Street. It is, there's an existing building, it's like a utility building there right now, garage.
Over in the corner there is,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's the block utility building
Not
for,
the corner building.
no, it's the third one in, it's right behind, it's
Right.
part of the phone company.
Yes, this one.
Oops. Yeah. Yeah, it's
That
this little building. there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that- but I call it a little building, yeah.
Yes.
So,
Thank you.
the client would like to replace that building with a commercial and residential building. So this building has 3 commercial units and 10 residential apartments. And we were looking at it through a historical lens, and the last meeting, we talked about the dormers on the roof. So here, this iteration is showing them as this, they were white in the initial meeting, and now they match the color of the roof to blend in further. And if you look at the short end, there's no longer 4 of the round dormers, but there's a shed dormer in the center, which works well with the plan. And you're seeing it in both brick and lap. Here's the brick, right here.
Open discussion, everyone. Chris, what do you got to say?
So, so definitely marked improvement on the dormer colors. Actually, I hadn't picked up on the one end where it went, it was a combination of dormer and shed, which actually is fine, yeah. But I think the darker color definitely solidifies the top.
Yeah,
It'll have,
it's not as
yeah,
top
yeah,
heavy.
yeah, yeah,
Yep.
for sure. And from an aesthetic, I do like the brick from a color standpoint, because it makes the bottom look like it's limestone with a brick body to it and then the roof. But the one thing on the brick, just question, is it a true brick or is it a brick veneer?
It's got to be brick veneer, isn't it?
If it's a brick veneer, then the question comes up is how's the brick treated at the windows themselves? Is there a brick return, or is it simply coming to the window? Because if there's no brick return, then it's not believable.
Right.
It looks lick and stick. So if that's the case, then I'd probably then flip-flop and go more towards the lap siding.
siding,
Yeah, because you can, that, now you can just, casings and so forth and details, I think it would be better.
Right.
And again, if it's real brick, it's the whole set of details running all the way down to the foundation, which, there's probably a significant cost to that, so I get it. So with that said, I would definitely probably err towards the lap siding then. And then, how windows and doors are handled from a trim standpoint, is there a casing on it? And actually, I think I see, so,
Well, we really can't see what's happening on the ground floor
well,
level.
this is, Michael, this one here, is that with the trim on, or is
No.
that?
No.
Ah, this is, yeah.
So this one has trim.
Oh, much
This one
better,
has
yeah,
also
so,
different dormers, if you look
Right,
up
right.
We
top.
took a stab at doing
Okay.
just a regular simple gable dormer over the arch
Arch.
top
I like that
as an
better.
alternate.
I do too,
Yeah.
yeah.
The other one is
Can
too,
I see it?
Very.
No.
the other one's too
So-
formal for High Street.
Too heavy, top
Yeah.
heavy.
Yeah,
Better.
much better.
Much
Yeah,
Yeah.
Much better.
and probably less expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's gotta be.
Good, yeah, much
pass
better,
this
good job.
around?
Yep,
And-
so,
Can we
yep,
see
yeah.
it down here?
And I will say, now when you insert the trims on the second floor windows with the lap siding,
Yeah.
very nice, yeah.
And the corner
Yeah.
boards.
And the corner boards, yeah, for sure.
This is a little too tight here,
Yeah.
the top of the windows.
Just bring a chair up.
Join the,
Did you have another copy of that?
Oh, this is
No.
better.
Okay, that's right, that's
But
right.
there's,
this
it's,
one is.
it's too,
looking at it.
to me, it's
Oh,
too
that's right.
tight
So we
between the
added in
bracketing
these,
and the
the
top
AC
of the
units
windows
as
on the
well.
second floor. It-
So
Can
we
we
wanted to show you the screen.
have any kind
Oh,
of
yeah,
space in
That
it?
would be-
So, I guess what Michael's asking is if maybe you can bring second floor windows down
A bit?
one trim
Trim
width
down?
down
Allow for
to
blend on
put
top.
one trim above before we get to.
It's too
Before you engage the trim board.
Trim,
Yeah.
The
the
freeze
bracketing,
board.
yeah,
Yeah,
because it's too tight
Yeah,
in
so
there.
let me see that one.
No.
You or me?
No,
We're gonna-
they're,
Yeah, right, so,
the trim board is.
So that it has its own.
yeah, so.
Defining window trim.
So that the
Yeah.
freeze is not the
The
upper
top
trim.
of the
that
windows.
You
yeah.
have whatever that width is wraps around.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5
Is that the
Perfect,
same
yeah.
as this?
And,
No, no.
but yeah, much better.
And we have a
And-
planting
Yeah.
strip along the building.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because that was one of my comments from that I was gonna say is that the walkways as presented initially were engaging the building, so there was no
This is much better.
breathing
Yeah.
space between concrete and building. So now they've pulled the sidewalks away to provide for some landscaping up along the perimeter of the building. Actually, you can look at this one, just
I
to,
like that,
just to
too.
give a little
Nice.
green
I like the
edge,
plan.
right?
Right. As comparison.
And then kind of similar to the last application is, things like
Should we
condensers
see
and
this
mechanical
too?
equipment and how that's how and where that stuff goes. So in that one drawing there, you've kind of addressed that on the back side, so.
Yes.
And was there gonna be a basement in it, or no, slab on grade? Slab on grade.
Slide on grade,
Okay.
so,
So it faces sideways to High Street.
correct.
Correct.
Yes.
So the side of the building with the compressor condensers on it are back to 42 High Street, which is fine. I mean, and because it's also set back.
Right.
So I think it's roughly the same location as the block
What
building.
are the side windows on 42 then? Are there any side windows on that
No.
wall, or is that?
No.
No, it's a
Solid
blank, it's a
walls,
blank
no.
wall.
Blank
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, Chris,
Yeah.
you mentioned, which I didn't hear, if you want to repeat, where are they going to put the dumpsters and how will they?
Well, I think
screen
that's
them?
shown on the
It is.
landscape, I think that is shown
They're
on.
here, there's
Yeah.
there's some sort of screening around the
Yeah, on
dumpsters.
on the
yeah.
back side of the building, those are, I guess that's mechanical for the HVAC and
AC.
I think we
compressors.
still need to do this.
Yeah,
screening.
I agree, I
Yeah,
think,
we-
yeah.
That one we,
Yeah, that one, I don't think you have a choice on
That's
that one.
this stuff, you're right.
But yeah, no, they have a
they're
dumpster
putting some
enclosure
stuff
on the
back there
site
too.
plan,
Yeah.
up in the corner
Yeah,
on the
because
parking.
this is a little hard to get to
And
the
did they
trucks.
specify what fencing they're going to use, or did you like that?
Well, there was no detail, there's no detail on it, but, you know, that, but one should probably be provided on the planning, you know, for planning, you know, as part of the approval.
How do you feel about this?
But if
Much
it's something that's consistent with the building, you know, that kind of looks like it belongs,
Right.
yeah, it would be
Yeah.
great.
Yep.
Yeah, that's too tight there.
Yeah,
Maybe
and then
maybe it's just my Guinea background, but the first floor here is just a little bit too stark. I mean, we're doing that's that French roof and the bracketing, all of that, and then the first floor has absolutely nothing, but it looks like a 1x4 around the windows. I have no idea what you're doing around the
It's
windows.
difficult to see the trim work on the ground floor just because of
Yeah, it is.
in the renderings
Same.
it gets a bit washed out.
Yeah.
But
Oh, this is this one with
if
the-
it helps, we
That's
can
the
do
old
line drawings
version.
of the
Oh,
actual
no, right,
trim
no trim
profiles.
You have some type of pattern, you're doing
Five-inch
something.
trim
Yeah,
around all
there is a
this
pattern.
window.
Oh,
With
there is a
sill. It's not
something.
showing
Yes.
us.
Because
It really
it
gets washed out.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
just
Oh,
gets,
yeah, yeah.
it just gets
can just-
too
this is the
dry.
best one.
We'd have
That
we'd have to darken these so much to where then the
Here.
coloring would be a bit wrong.
This is the best one to see sort of the trim that's happening.
Does
This stuff on the
help
side.
at all?
So it's a pilaster.
That's the old,
Scroll down a little bit.
Michael and-
Oh, that helps. Scroll
That
down.
helps?
Keep
Okay.
going. That's the
Except
best
that
one.
one doesn't
Stop.
have the
Okay.
trim.
So it's kind of a flat pilaster that goes there. Is that what it is?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Closer
Yeah.
or what?
No, that's all right.
So,
That's
yeah, so
all right.
Michael, I think with that and then the new
boards.
version,
Yeah.
can I just see that one more time?
Corner boards
Um,
and window trim.
I think that-
trim, and
What is the
there's-
material of the first floor? What is off the top of my head?
Yeah,
So it's a panel,
yeah.
whether
So-
it's Hardy or
There's-
LP
Okay.
or it's something.
buttons.
I actually prefer
Yeah,
the
got-
LP.
right,
because
right.
it's texture
In the
to it.
windows,
That's
yeah,
fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
But-
see any kind of lighting or what happens to, is there some sort of lighting around the doors, or is it bracketing over the doors, or are there lamp posts, or what are you doing?
Wall sconces, building sconces?
Wall sconces?
Yeah, we can add that. We can.
That's great that you brought that up.
Because it goes black out
Yeah.
there at night.
I mean, certainly like on the entry doors to the commercial spaces, you know,
Now,
if you did.
yeah,
if you did
which
do
is commercial,
sconces,
the
you know,
ground floor?
Right there,
Yeah,
Yeah.
right here.
and
This
and
is-
potentially up down
Something
type of thing,
Yeah.
that, yeah, right,
We're
right.
thinking the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Chris.
yeah.
Is the whole first floor commercial?
One commercial spot or multiple?
Three
It's-
as of right
It
now.
it could be one, it's zoned for, I mean, HVAC right now, we have 3 units, so
Right, right.
I'm just,
Three separate.
where's your signage? Because we're gonna see you back and assume, I just wanna know where your signage is going, where does it fit on this building? Because right now,
Yeah, where
you're gonna have an issue where you're gonna put some signage.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Three
problems here with the
different-
signage.
And this is such a great point that you're bringing it up now, because in comparison to 13 on Forester, we did that after the fact, after,
Right,
this
right,
is
right,
just
right.
when I was coming in, but then the board had to decide about the signage and what size and
See,
things
this is the
of
older,
that
so there's no
nature.
trims, but this is now much better.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
absolutely.
So we could
Looks
stick
good,
those two
yeah.
pilasters and round them up, and then change the panel right at that one spot. You see what I mean? Save the door. pilasters are going
It
up.
looks to me like you're going to have signs hanging in the window.
Well, no, they're gonna
No,
figure
we're
it
gonna
out.
modify
Yeah,
that.
They'll can earn it. They'll earn it.
They'll earn it. Yeah, it'll.
I think if we
Let them cook.
raise those pilasters up.
Yep.
And then just add in a signboard here.
Yeah, I think so. That could be fine,
Limit
yep.
the area for
Yep.
signage.
Yes,
And
5
then it will
words.
actually create a
Yes.
uniform.
Yeah,
So there'll be
yeah.
4 panels over
Yeah,
the
yeah.
4 stores.
Yeah,
Three.
yeah, three.
Three.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Tenant signage uniformity,
Yeah.
just like you did with 13 Forester.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I do think that's kind of the winner.
Way to go.
That's the way to go, and I think just do that, with the second floor windows, drop them, just to get that piece
That's
above.
not a problem.
And then, so, yeah, and if you can, do you mind bringing this back for one more
Can do
time?
it.
Okay. Because that would be great, because then you can kind of fine tune that and clean it up and be done.
One more time, you get the free coffee.
Yeah,
Oh,
one
yeah,
more
three
time.
times the charm, and there's a door prize.
But I'm okay with
But yeah, no.
the hardy
awesome
plank
job.
or
Yeah.
whatever on the second floor and then really neat, taupey, putty color.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So are they coming back with the same colors?
I think the colors are fine.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think you're
no,
in the
I-
right with
I
the
think
colors.
it-
I mean, if you tweak it a little bit, whatever, but
Screening,
the
lighting,
general gist is really good.
signage.
Yeah.
The revised
Yeah,
dormer
yeah.
top, lowering the window.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see it. And then that's it. You're done.
Can build it.
No, it looks good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Can I keep one of the photos that you?
You can keep
Yeah,
this.
that's the important one there, yeah.
And that one, yeah, you can keep the both of
Okay.
those.
Chris is like, I didn't say yes, but okay.
All good.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Yeah.
That you thought of this, all the screening in the back. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I got engrossed.
She can't vote.
I can't. I'm a resident though, so I get to say.
And so
A
it's
little
left,
bit.
now it's left today that they're coming back
Yep.
with these 5, 6 points,
Yep,
all right?
yep.
Good.
Simple, yep.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Excellent. Take care.
Thank you.
That's,
No, we
yeah.
had somebody before.
Oh, okay, all right.
One
But you were
applicant.
late.
I was gonna say, I feel bad having
No.
come out just for.
No, but Chris was was representing the applicant.
Oh, so both of you.
He's double dipping.
We still have one more, so,
Yes, we did.
thank you.
All right, thank you guys. I
Thank
so
you.
much.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Katie and Sam.
Looks great.
And Chris. And applicant.
By the way,
Yes. Yes, this is good for my carpal tunnel.
No, it's not.
All these notes.
I have the same thing. What carpal tunnel, nothing else.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Okay.
Keep sending him.
Yeah, no.
All right,
you.
thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye, thank you. Okay, so the last,
Be doing 2 more meetings, but 3
let
meetings.
me zoom out of it.
93 Main Street, CBC Beer Bar.
So this is. a
Looks great, I approve.
Yeah, me
Okay.
too.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
What
Yeah.
are we looking at?
So
I mean,
this right there.
right
So,
there.
so can you show the before?
Is there a before?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
great.
It's
So that's
just-
now, it's just a window that opens, and they're taking that out and putting a door in for a means of egress.
Oh,
It's fine.
fine.
Yep.
Absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine.
Okay.
Yep.
They've done
So
a great
Boris,
job
can-
with that building.
Yeah,
I have
yeah,
to tell you,
yeah.
with all the lights and those.
Now, is that true they're going up on
Yeah,
the second
yeah.
floor to do something, to
It
do?
was a car
Right.
We
dealership.
did already.
Huh?
Oh, they did?
It's a car
They did
dealership,
here.
right?
No, it was not.
No?
So they built that space in there,
you know
so
what?
Boris required
They have
that
done
they
more
have a
than
second
anybody
floor
else in
egress
town
because there
with making
will
it
be
really
able to be
inviting and
more
the
than 39
landscape and
people at a
Oh, yeah,
everything.
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
in
yeah.
the beer
It's well
garden.
done.
So they needed to add the door.
Let's make a
We
motion.
just wanted to, I just wanted to get the board's
Approval.
okay,
Yeah.
and make sure that you saw it, so when the construction was going on, you wouldn't say, hey,
Hey, what's going on?
yeah, what's going on?
No.
All right, does that fill out the discussion for today?
Yes.
And everything's been approved on what we're going to do for the next time. The next time will be the next meeting of the Warwick AHDRB, ARB, I've got it all backwards, will be April 7th, 2025.
We know what you
It's
meant.
a tongue twister.
It is.
Shall we adjourn the meeting?
Did you say the right date?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Yes, he did.
Thank you.
Yep, yes.
First, adjourn?
I'll first.
Second,
The meeting is adjourned.
And why did I hear a,
lock the door.
oh,
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 no, it didn't go well.
come on in, we're almost,
It's gonna look like a townhouse, we're sorry.
hold on, let me
Counting on you guys.
let me
No.
end